Hey everyone! So today, as you can see, I'm doing this video that you may have seen across the internet. Everyone's doing it. It's been a hot second since I jumped on a trend, a tag. I'm excited. It is reading your assumptions about me and then either telling you if you're right or wrong, or letting you still believe those assumptions. Who knows? So in case you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Hannah Witton. If you've just met me, maybe you don't have any assumptions about me. Maybe you do. But I asked on Twitter for you to send in your assumptions, things that you think about me. This is so narcissistic. I love it. But I'm also kind of intrigued to see how I come across and if there are any gaps in who I am and how people perceive me online. Because I feel like I'm fairly honest. I definitely withhold some things, but we will see. We're just going to start. You graduated top of your class. No. By graduated, we only graduate university in the UK. We don't graduate school. I've always been smart. Never the best though. In the group of the best, but never the best. So at university, I just got a first. You need 70% to get a first. I got 70.3. But if you get 69.5, they do round you up to a first as well. So I was in there. You walk around your home barefoot a lot. Nope. I walk around my home in my slippers all the time. Barefoot is probably the least likely footwear you'll find me in. I'm either at home in my slippers or my socks. You rarely lose your temper. True. I don't think I ever get super shouty, angry, and lose my temper. I can't even tell you when the last time that ever happened. Maybe when I was a child. What? Okay. You want to do voluntary breastfeeding to get smaller breasts. Is that a thing? How would I voluntarily breastfeed? My breasts aren't producing any milk. And also, if you're breastfeeding, how would that make your boobs smaller? Your boobs get bigger and then they get drained. I don't know. What? So naturally, because of the kind of content I make, there are a lot of assumptions about my sex life. Ooh. We'll see what I'm comfortable confirming or denying. But this one says, you have a high libido. And I would say that's a tricky one because what is high compared to my past, compared to other people? So I'm not going to say if my libido is high or low, because to be honest, I don't know what normal or average is. But my libido has definitely gone down since all my surgeries and being ill last year. There is a definite difference between my libido now and what my libido was before all of that happened. That's just my observations. You're actually taller than what your socials make you out to be. Nope, I'm probably shorter than you think. I am 5 foot. Nothing. That's it. This is an interesting one because of a video I did a few years ago. All of your makeup is still cruelty-free. And that's interesting because my makeup was never all cruelty-free, and it still isn't. I think it's mostly cruelty-free. It's something that I've looked into, but in the most bare minimum way. I would still go into Boots and Superdrug and still be shit, I don't know which brands are cruelty-free or not. I can make good guesses. There are a few that I'm oh, I know that one is. But I don't really buy makeup that often. I literally just buy stuff to replace things. The only thing I have that I know for sure isn't cruelty-free, that I remember in that video I said that I would find a dupe, get a replacement, is my MAC taupe lipstick. And it ran out and I was devastated. And I got a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, which is super expensive, but cruelty-free. And it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. It's an entirely different colour. It didn't work. And then all of my health stuff happened and I got out of hospital and I was okay, I'm getting back into normal life now. And the only thing that I thought was going to make me happy was getting that MAC lipstick again. And I was screw it. So I got that MAC lipstick again and I still love it. And there is nothing that can replace it. And I think that's fine. I'll be honest with you. I have been scared to admit that I rebought that MAC lipstick on the internet because of the kinds of comments that could potentially arise, You're an evil person. Go kill yourself. So I'm calling you all out now if you're going to do that. Most of my collection is cruelty-free. I don't even have a massive collection. Everyone is trying their best. Please let me just have this one lipstick. Jesus Christ. Was that too aggressive? I'm just expecting an onslaught. The internet has scarred me. The internet has ruined me. No one is perfect. You are a perfectionist. Nope. I'm not a perfectionist in my work. In fact, I am like the complete opposite. I'm like a that'll do kind of person, which, you know, has its own problems, as does being a perfectionist. You want a breast reduction. I don't know. Yes and no. I don't know. All I know is that my boobs are massive and they really annoy me and piss me off. And I hate it. I think I went through like, oh, it's great, like confident big boobs, and trying to like cover up that it was kind of frustrating, and just the years and years and years just like all on top of each other of living with these absolute monstrosities. I'm just like, I give up. Yeah, I can't anymore. But I've had surgeries for medical reasons, and oh boy, like surgeries are really serious, and so I'm not taking like a decision to have a breast reduction lightly at all. And also I would like to get pregnant someday, and pregnancy will change your body, so I kind of don't really see the point in having a breast reduction before pregnancy. You don't go to synagogue. Correct. I do not. The last time I went to synagogue, was it even a synagogue? It wasn't. It was for my great-grandmother's funeral, but that was like in the graveyard. So it's not a synagogue? I don't know. The last time I went to a synagogue before that was for a family friend's wedding. I have been to synagogue before, been to some bar mitzvahs, some bat mitzvahs, and when I was a kid, I went to Cheder every Sunday, where you learn about being a Jew. So I'm Jewish, but no, don't go to synagogue. I'm not religious. I'm a secular cultural Jew. You want kids? Yes, I do want kids. I am broody. I want a family. I want some babies. Dan and I have just got a gecko. We got our first pet together, and oh my God, we were both talking the other night about just how anxious we are about this little reptile creature, about this little lizard. We're just like, is she okay? Is she settling in all right? Is she hungry? Is she eating enough? Does she like us? Oh my God, the anxiety is real. And I'm like, holy shit, is it like this but tenfold if it's a human baby? But no, I do still want kids, yeah. You would rather be an author than a YouTuber. That's a really interesting assumption. Overall, I think I would rather be a YouTuber. For me, talking as a form of communication comes way more naturally to me as writing as a form of communication. I think I'm better at it and I enjoy it more. I still do enjoy writing, and I'm really, really proud of the books that I've written. I've written some books. I'm really proud of the books that I've written. The Hormone Diaries is out on 13th of June. You can pre-order now. It's gone to print. Oh, I can't edit it anymore. But if I had to pick, I would give up writing. I just love talking, which is why I'm also launching a new podcast soon, because talking is my jam. Degree in English literature. Degree in history. Your French is better than you say. Mais non, mon français n'est pas très bien. J'habitais à Paris pour 5 mois. Lorsque j'avais 19 ans. Mon français est très, très mal. Fuck. What else can I say in French? Un poisson. La bibliothèque. La piscine. Okay, my French is really good when I'm drunk. Most of the time, I'm not even forming sentences. I'm just like, these are some words that I know. And I'm trying to communicate something with you. And I'm using facial expressions and body language to help. J'ai oublié tout mon français. Mon père est professeur de l'université. Je suis YouTuber. Et l'auteur. No, you wouldn't say l'auteur, author. What is an author? I don't know. Écrit, writer, no. Fuck. Never mind. Je m'appelle Anna, j'ai 20. Why am I giggling? Je m'appelle Anna, j'ai 17. No, I'm not 17. This goes to show I've not had to tell someone my age in French since turning 20. Okay, we can do this. Je m'appelle Anna, j'ai 27 ans, j'habite à Londres, dans un appartement avec mon petit copain. Is that? Okay, right, we're done with the French. You work more than 40 hours a week. I don't know, because I haven't counted it recently. I roughly do like a 10 till 6 every day, but then sometimes I also have work on in the evenings, and then sometimes I have to do stuff on weekends, but I try to avoid that as much as possible. A few years ago, when I just went full time with YouTube, so like back in maybe 2015, 2016 time, I did a blog post where I actually tracked for like a week and a half all of the hours that I was working. So I just like wrote down in this notebook like the time I started, what I did, and the time I finished. And then I added all of that up and figured out that I was working like 8 hours a day, like on average, even though I wasn't like doing it in a block time the way that someone who does 9 to 5 would. It was like a bit more sporadic, but it came out as 8 hours a day. And I was like, oh wow, I think I probably work more than that now. So maybe I am working a 40-hour week. I don't know. Maybe I'll do an updated one of that blog post. Should we start on Monday? You ran out of video ideas, so this happened. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. You saw right through me. You sleep 8 hours every night. I actually think I sleep more like 9. 9 is what I'd like to get. Again, this is like a big change of like pre and post my surgeries and illness. I need way more sleep now. I think realistically, I get 8 hours. I try and get 9. My dream sleep is like 10:30 till 7. That's what I aim for. You're kinky. This one has come up a lot. No, probably not by the like extreme standards of kinky and hardcore like BDSM and stuff. I like a little light BDSM, but I'm pretty vanilla. You have had lots of casual sexual partners. Yes, ding ding ding, correct. Before I met Dan, I was single for 6 years, but that didn't stop me having sex and dating. So that was a good 6 years. There was definite ups and downs, but overall it was a great time. Thank you so much for indulging me. I hope that I got around to answering some of the assumptions that you may have of me. If you have any more, I'll be in the comments. Leave some more and I'll comment away if you're curious. But again, yes, thank you for indulging me. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!